Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the 1. Here's Baldwin, defended by Thompson. Baldwin's shot is off. They've got numbers. Fires for 3. And Thompson gets the 3.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Here's Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Baberovic. 6 to shoot. Here's Marjanovic. Puts up a 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. To the inside. Here's Thompson. To the middle. Smith. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Here's Baberovic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Larkin. Thompson outside. Pass to Larkin from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Melli. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Smits. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Here's Larkin. Deflected.
It'll be a turnover. Away team ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. They get it back. And he dunks it down.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And the visitors call time here. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They're having a little bit of trouble right now, hanging in the middle of the league.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they're kind of a middle-of-the-road squad. Not bad, but haven't been able to make the leap into the upper echelon of teams.
Got a hand on it.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
first quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Baldwin, defended by Thompson. Pass to Baberovic from outside the arc. No good there. And here's the fast break. Blocked!
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Melly, defended by Thompson. Here's Baldwin. The three is up. And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has got 5.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from behind.
Oh, he packed it down!
That is incredible.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Thompson outside. There's the drive. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Marjanovic. Baldwin, the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baberovic. Pass to Baldwin from deep. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Thompson.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Here's Poirier.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
Tries to keep it alive. Thompson fires from way outside. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 5. And we'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
They've got Johnson, and it's a Turu in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Covered by Bryant. The rebound by Willis.
You challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The free throw drops for Johnson.
2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both. Here's Guduric, covered by Bryant. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Pass to Guduric. Clock at 6. Turu with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And here's Bryant from behind the arc. Counted from distance. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Guduric, covered by Bryant. Will it go? Johnson with the defensive effort. Bryant, the pass to Turu. Down low. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Offline with a 3. Bryant outside. Pass to Willis. Back to Bryant. Launches a 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
to the wing, right side. Oturu with the rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Pass to Johnson. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Oturu can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
To snap the cold streak. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And here's Bryant outside. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. They could get back within single digits of the lead. Three-pointer, Birch. Rebounded by Johnson.
With not a defender in sight, there's no one to blame but himself.
Pass to Oturu. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. It's 2-on-1. Here's Goodrich. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
There's 45 seconds left in the half. And there's a 3-second violation.
Away team ball.
.29 seconds left in the first half.
Home team foul. Daniel Oturu. First personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the away team. Wilbekin taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Bryant outside. Over to the wing. Pass to Oturu. Bryant outside. To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Bryant from deep three-point land. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've reached halftime in this one. Leading by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And we welcome.
Well, these are very early returns, but even so, you can see who the fans are excited to see play.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the visiting team. Appreciate you joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Marjanovic. Takes it inside. Here's Baberovic. Just 5 to shoot. Ellie. And it's off from three-point range.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the point.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Thompson scanning the floor. Larkin passes to Thompson. The three ball. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Thompson's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. They set the pick from downtown. The shot misses.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Baldwin, defended by Thompson. Lets the three fly. Can't get it to drop.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Baberovic. 5 points in the game. Beyond the arc. Nora grabs the board. Nora's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Larkin. Three-pointer. It's Hayes with the rebound. Larkin's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. Baldwin's got 5.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Thompson, that's good.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Baldwin's shot is good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Thompson outside. They swipe it. Here's Melly.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Marjanovic. And he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Thompson passes to Larkin. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. Can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Melly. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Now here's Hayes. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Thompson in the post. Snatched away. Pass to Melly. Here's Baberovic. The 3. The offensive rebound. And here's Hayes. Tries again. Nora grabs the board. Nora's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Larkin. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nora. Down low. Here's Poirier. And he banks in the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Baberovic. Launches it from deep. That shot off the mark.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in at the 2. And it's Birch missing. To the paint. Here's Oturu. Pass to Willis. Johnson for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
On target from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
For 3. That one no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And it goes out of bounds following the shot. On Sunday, and then on Thursday. To the inside. Bryant outside. To the middle. Here's Oturu. Guterich with the rebound.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Takes the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Can't cash it in from close range.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
No good on the triple.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Misses the 3. Willis has gone 1 for 3 on the night. And rejected. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Willis has gone 1 for 4 from the field. The 3. Oturu with the rebound. Oturu has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Away team foul. Good looking. First personal foul. First team foul.
Willis, the pass to Johnson. Knocked away. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes
Knocked loose.
2 minutes.
Here's Willis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
1:41 left to play in the fourth. Sinks it from distance. Willis has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Pass to Oturu. Over to the left wing. Fast break, here we go. To end the run. Finished off the break.
Olsen. Assistant.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Outside Johnson. Rebounded by Birch. The long distance three is buried. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Willis, the pass to Johnson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. So they get the victory here at home, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it.
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hernan Gomez. Medu is out there with Parker. And it's Satoransky in at the shooting guard.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
A three-pointer off the mark. And here they come. Here's Larkin. Here's Poirier. Thompson against Parker. 5 to shoot. Shoots the three. And Thompson gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So it's the visitors now. It's a three-point game.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Larkin. Satoransky covering. Nice shot by Larkin.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Takes a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. It's stolen. And they're pushing it up. Here's Smith. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Team foul. Satoransky. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for two, Larkin.
First one falls for him. Larkin hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Out to the right wing. Here's Parker. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc, Warag grabs the board.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Smits passes to Poirier. There's the pick. Tries it from the top of the key. Goes back up. Out left to the wing. Pass to Smits. They shoot again. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Satoransky kicks to Hernan Gomez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Hits it from three-point range. You
can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And it goes down 2 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Right wing. 1:11 left to play in the first. The three. That shot missing. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. To the wing right side. Inside. Poirier. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Satoransky the pass to Medu. And here is Hernan Gomez. Pass to Parker. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez. Here's Larkin. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
To the paint, here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
One-on-one here. 1 second left.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Up by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Anderson is out there with Fall, and it's Abrinas in its small forward. Here's Fall. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
To the inside, Willis. Bryant looking around. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Laprovitola. Pass to Abrinas. With the drive. Out to the wing. Here's Laprovitola. The putback. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession on Sunday and then on Sunday.
And for that game against Athens, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. 2 of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Down low, it's intercepted. Pass to Johnson. Back to Bryant. Here's Oturu. Drives to the hoop. Outside, Willis. 6 to shoot. From deep. Fall with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Anderson slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent to his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Abrinas. Kept alive. And Fall gets it to go. Fall's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Johnson against Anderson. Provitola passes to Fall. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Provitola's got his first points of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Provitola. Anderson up top. Here's Provitola. Bryant defending. Back to Anderson. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. Anderson's got 5 points so far.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Back to Willis. Nice form on the 20-footer. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, there's Abrinas. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Abrinas has got his first points in this one.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Coming on the floor for your home team, number 13,
A tight game here in Charlotte. Here's Provitola. He's covered by Thompson. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Provitola. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Thompson for the triple. The shot misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Anderson passes to Provitola. They set the screen. Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Provitola. Thompson with the rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Bryant dishes to Johnson. And so we conclude the first half. They lead by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
31.
And you look at the order of things, Kenny, any teams here that have surprised you one way or the other?
Well, there are levels of.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the home team. And that'll do it for half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've got Larkin. He's out there with Thompson. And it's Oturu in at the 5 down low. Over to the wing. Here's Smits. Pulls from the top of the key. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Parker out there with Medu. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Zadoramsky in at the 2. Pass to Medu. Lets it go from deep. A shot off that time.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Nora. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Larkin, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Larkin's got 7 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
On the wing, Thompson. He has 6. Pass to Smits. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Here's Medu. Plays it up and banks it in. Medu's got his 2nd basket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Parker outside. To the left side wing. Over to the left wing. He takes it in. Now here's Satoransky. He's tightly guarded. Drops in the tray. He's got 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Moron. That's good.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Satoransky, the pass to Medu. Now here's Satoransky. Nothing on the board. Pass to Medu. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. Medu can't hit. 1:58 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Larkin, the pass to Nwora. Here's Oturu. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
To the inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. Oturu with the rebound.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Team foul. At the line for the away team.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Thompson. 1:19 left in the 3rd. Misses the 3. Thompson's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Here's Medu. And it's off from 3-point range. Nwora, the pass to Larkin. Satoransky grabs the miss.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
And yes, it's good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And that one's good. Parker.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Thompson passes to Nwora. Here's Smits. 8 points for him. From beyond the arc and then some. Smits has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
They set the pick for 3. Nwora grabs the board. 16 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Larkin. Smits passes to Larkin. Here's Nwora. Thompson for 3. It doesn't go for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They lead by 7. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Johnson, also Willis out there. And it's open. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal.
At the line for the away team, Willie Hernan-Gomez. 2 shots.
Tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Satoransky against Bryant. Here's Medu. Out to Parker. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hernan-Gomez. Second shot opportunity. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Hernan-Gomez has got 4 points in the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Hernan-Gomez has gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. And there's the drive. Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And that one falls for Willis. Here's Laprovitola. Bryant defending. Pass to Laprovitola. Takes it off the glass.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Laprovitola's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. On the wing, Bryant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Driving the lane, and he dunks it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Pass to Laprovitola. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Johnson. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And that one falls for Bryant. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Johnson. The score now all even. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Poirier. Shot clock at 6. Johnson's shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Fall, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Poirier to the right side. Fires it up. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
That's one he knows he should have drank.
This one for 3. Hands it from downtown.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
It's almost as if he's allergic to layups. This guy has got to throw it down at every opportunity.
You know his teammates love seeing him explode to the rim like that.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Stripped away. Right side, Bryant. Pass to Poirier. A steal. Going inside. Good on the bucket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now. Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's Fall. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging...
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Willie Hernan Gomez is out there with Chemezi Metu. And it's Parker in at the 3 slot. Saturansky outside, 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Parker, and that's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Baberovic. Pass to Melli. Drives to the hoop. And Metu pulls it down. Kept alive. For three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Now Hayes. Driving inside. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Satoransky. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Melli. Pass to Baberovic. Three-pointer. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Man, that one's good.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melli. Jacks up a three. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Satoransky outside. Here's Metu. There's a screen by Metu. Goes back up. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Metu's got his second basket.
I just love the ball move.
Hayes with it. The three is up. Here's Marjanovic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen.
2 minutes remaining.
And the three off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Baldwin. Fires the three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Satoransky outside. Hernan Gomez up top. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 5.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 5. The layup off target. Satoransky outside. Stripped it away. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Marjanovic. Out left to the wing. And here's Hayes. No made baskets yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot from the high post. Marjanovic passes to Hayes. Here's Melli. Here's Baberovic. Covered by Satoransky. Here's Baldwin. Off target from outside. Pass to Satoransky. There's the triple. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities. He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Launches it. Gudarich with the rebound. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Outside, Anderson. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Anderson's gotten his first bucket of the night. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Hey, expanding his range. He's off on that one. Ball passes to Anderson. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Gudarich. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson covers. He shoots it. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Out to the right wing. Down low. Here's Fall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Good on the second one. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Gudarich. No points yet. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Offensive rebound. It's Anderson on the wing. This one for 3. Gudarich with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the second. He nails it, and we're tied.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And the layup is good off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. And they're pushing it up. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
with the rebound. Fires the three. Tipped.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Oh, deflected. Basket's good. He has 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The home team calls timeout. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Drills it from deep.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
With 2 seconds left, it's tipped, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Taking a look at the visitors, they've been just solid at times, and at other times they've been awesome. Fun team to watch. The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want, established.
And that's it for half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the 1. Pass to Melli. Clock at 6. Here's Baberovic. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. We've got Chimezie Metu. He's out there with Willie Hernan-Gomez. And it's Satoransky in at the 2 guard.
And they have really ramped up the pace.
Here's Hayes. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Yes, it's good. 7 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Baldwin. 5 points in the game. Off target with the 3. Oh, sweet move. And it's Satoransky laying it in. Satoransky's got 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man. We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
The home team calls timeout. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Baldwin to halt the run. And Parker pulls it down.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Here's the floater. Here's Metu. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Metu's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Basket's good on the assist from Satoransky. Metu's got 4 points this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Baberovic can't get it to go.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Satoransky, pass to Parker. Ball stolen. Parker defending. Offensive board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter, trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
Here's Satoransky. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Satoransky's got 9 points here in the second half.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Baberovic. There's the 3. No luck on that one.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. From outside the arc, Baldwin's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Hayes attacking. Pass to Baldwin. The 3 is up. And Metu pulls it down.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Hernan Gomez, the pass to Parker. Second chance effort. Back to Hernan Gomez. It's intercepted. Here's Baldwin. Finished off the break. Baldwin's got 7. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third.
Wow!
I can't believe he just did that.
Now that is incredible. Just wow.
From deep three-point land. Baberovic can't get it to go. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And 1/4 to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Goodrich with the bucket.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
There's the steal. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Fall. Rebounded by Birch. There's the triple. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, I'll tell you what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
It's Anderson on the wing. Here's the teardrop. Can't hit that one. Here's Guduric. It's tipped, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Beyond the arc. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Fall. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. They get it again. That shot missing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Assisted by number 8.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. It's picked off. In transition, here they come. Oh, got a piece of it. And they're on the break. Here's Birch.
Ball is turned over. Away team ball.
The visitors with the ball. They led the game at one point by 20. Outside, Anderson. Out to the right wing. Pass to Fall. Shot clock at 5. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Right side, Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And he stays with it. To get back on track, drains the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Fall. He's guarded by Birch. And that one is stuffed right through.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. From deep three-point range, Anderson pulls it down. It's stolen by Birch. Pass to Guduric. Now Birch. And the layup is good. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. No good on the 3. To the left side wing. "16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. He launched that one from way outside. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one.
Everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Thompson, and it's Poirier in at the 5. Hayes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Biberovic. Just 5 on the clock. There's the drive. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Away team ball.
So it's the visitors now. Thompson for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Biberovic. Poirier grabs the miss. Here's Smits, and he jams it with authority.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Biberovic. Ball stolen. Here's Smits from about 16. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Biberovic to halt the run. Offensive rebound.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Mora, the pass to Poirier. Here's Smits. Fires the 3. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Poirier. Thompson from long range. And it's Melly with the rebound. Here he goes. Off target at the rim. There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Larkin. Off target from outside. Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Thompson.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Baldwin. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Larkin. Drains the three-pointer.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
1:02 left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Biberovic.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Smits. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jacks up a three. And it's Melly missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Larkin. Off target from three-point range. Smits passes to Larkin. Buries it from three-point range. Larkin's got 6 points.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Biberovic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. That shot misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Johnson is out there with Willis. Then it's Bryant. And it's Oturu in at the center. Pass to Bryant. And here is Willis, right wing. Down low. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Willis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
That one falls.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Here's Colson. He's covered by Willis. Pass to Colson. To the wing on the left. Not really his range, and it's off target. Three-pointer, Willis. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gutterich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now here's Bryant. Defense is right there. There's a screen by Willis. The three from Johnson. They grab their own miss. Willis the pass to Bryant. The three from Johnson. That shot no good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
There's the triple. Back to Willis. Another shot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Willis has got 5 points in the quarter. Willis has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Pass to Gutterich. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Clock at 6. Oturu with the rebound.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
outside Willis. Oturu, the pass to Willis. A three-pointer is right on target. Willis has got 8 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Gutteridge. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he's good on the second. 1:19 left now here in the second. Bryant outside, driving in. Bryant on the wing. Oturu misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. For the three. Gutteridge can't get it to go. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And that one falls for Willis. Has a chance to add to their lead.
If they get into double digits, that would make it a huge hill to climb.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
To the wing right side. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
No good on that one. 12 seconds left here in the second. Pushing it up. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left to play here in the half. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 11. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there. Shaq, I could read your mind as you were watching that.
I can't say that.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Thompson is out there with Larkin, and it's Smits in at the 4 spot. Here's Baldwin. Fires for 3. Second chance shot to the paint. Here's Melly. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Biberovic. Connects from three-point range. Biberovic just got his third basket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Moura, the pass to Poirier. And the layup's good off the glass.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Marjanovic passes to Baldwin. With some arc. Good D by Thompson.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Sinks the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Melly. He has yet to score. Here's Baldwin. And the three off target.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Shoots. Pass to Nora. The 3-ball. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Baldwin. Here's Biberovic. Stolen away. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, GA?
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Here's Nora. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Nora's got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
And that one's good, Biberovic.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
There's a good screen. Thompson passes to Poirier. Lets the 3 fly. Nora, that's good. Nora's got 7 points in the game.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And he banks in the layup. Poirier's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Inside, Mora. Pass to Smits. Now Thompson. Clock at 6. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. 10 points for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Biberovic. The three-pointer, no good. Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Smits. Off target with his 3. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Hayes. And he's good on the 3-ball.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Thompson with the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up 19. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Bryant sinks the 3-pointer. Bryant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
They've got Bryant. Willis is out there with Johnson. And it's Oturu in at the center. Back to Willis. Pass to Johnson. From the top of the key, and it falls over the rim and in. Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be proof. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room. Give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Great positioning on the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Coulson. Schonla. And Willis pulls it down. Johnson in the corner. There's the three. Here's Oturu. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Oturu's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Gutterich has gone 1 of 4 from the field. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's stolen by Willis. To the paint. Oturu, the pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound to the inside. Kicks it out to Bryant. Johnson right side. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Bryant. The three. The rebound by Coulson.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Gutterich. From the arc. Oturu with the rebound. Oturu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Willis drills it from outside.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
From deep three-point territory, and Willis pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Ripped away. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
There's 57 seconds left in the game. From downtown, doesn't go for him. One-on-one here. Pass to Gutterich. Here's Coulson. To the left wing, trying to end the drought. Oturu with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Outside, Willis. Pass to Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. Hits the jumper in space. From deep three-point territory. And the miss. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way.
Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Berry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. The shake. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's Smith. Uses the glass on the layup.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Smith. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Kicks it out to Parker. Nails it from three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Nora.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul, First team foul.
Thompson outside. Here's the three. He buries it from three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. It's Parker on the attack. Pass to Metu. Satoransky with it. Shot clock at 5. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
That's great. Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Satoransky outside. Parker outside. Basket's good on the assist from Satoransky. Parker's got 5 points.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Oturu. And here comes the break. Back to Hernan Gomez. It's Metu, high post. Stolen by Thompson. Finished off the break.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Satoransky, shot is off. Thompson outside. From deep. And Parker pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
And it's Thompson penetrating. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the line for him here. He's off on the first.
At the line for
2. And the second free throw is good. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Satoransky outside. No one near him. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Larkin. To the inside. Here's Smits. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Smits has got 6.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Satoransky. No good with the triple. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Goes up off the inbound. Hernan Gomez. To the right side. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And a foul called on the way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Smith taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes a first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. It's Parker on the attack, and Parker throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Here's Metu. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Leading by just 2. After this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
They've got Johnson, and it's Poirier in at the 5. To the middle. Here's Bryant. Drops in the layup for 2.
Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Outside, Anderson. Four on the clock. Here's Fall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Willis. Gets the 3 to Fall.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Johnson on the wing. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Willis. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Willis has got his second basket of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. On Friday, and then on Friday.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Poirier. Goes up again. 5 to shoot. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. To the paint. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And here's Bryant outside. It's hauled in by Fall. Covered by Johnson. Stripped away. Pass to Willis. Tipped. Launches a 3. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Here's the break. .146 left to play in the first half. The shot's good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Johnson on the wing. Anderson covers. Anderson against Johnson. Pass to Willis. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Anderson. Here's Fall. And he hits it to tie the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Anderson. Covered by Johnson. Back to Anderson from behind the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Bryant, the pass to Johnson. To stop the drought. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now Bryant. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Seven seconds left in the second period. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Anderson. And that's not going to go. And we finished off one half of play. Up by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
You take a look at the home team, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They could.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the visiting team.
This is why so many.
That does it for halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Willie Hernan Gomez is out there with Chemezi Metu, and it's Satoransky in at the shooting guard position. Here's Hernan Gomez, and good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Smith passes to Larkin. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Tipped away. Parker outside. Back to Satoransky. And the shot goes in. Satoransky's got his second bucket on the night.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Smits passes to Thompson. They set a pick. Down low. Smits, good. Smits has got 9.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Hernan Gomez, the pass to Parker. And here's the fast break. Here's Nora. And he misses the fast break layup.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And the shot goes down.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Here's Oturu. Up top, Thompson. Driving in. Pass to Nora. Thompson outside. Lets the three fly. Second chance shot. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Oturu passes to Smits. Sends it home from three-point land.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Metu. Nora grabs the board. Thompson left side. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Give him 8. Thompson's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far. Parker outside. Pass to Smits.
2 minutes.
Thompson outside. Second shot opportunity. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Satoransky's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Here's Nora. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Thompson outside. On the take. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there. Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Larkin passes to Smits. Pass to Larkin. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. Larkin's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The home team calls timeout. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Satoransky passes to Metu. Nora grabs the board. Metu's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Thompson gets a good look. Cash money on the open jump shot. Thompson's got 10.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. No good that time.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Here's Oturu. Off target at the rim. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Willis. Let's go with a 3. To the middle. Another shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
So it's the home team now. It's a 16-point game. They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in at the 2. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, first team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your home team, La Provitola.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Johnson against Anderson. Johnson passes to Poirier. The kick out to Johnson. No good from outside.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Fall. Jacks up a three. They get it back. Oh, he gets it to Fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Fall. And that one is hammered home.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Bryant outside. Takes the three. Here's Poirier. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame. Now, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Poirier with the rebound. Poirier's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here they come with numbers in transition. And he jams it home with authority.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Here's Anderson. Lays it up and banks it in.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Johnson inside. Anderson's there. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter. Puts it up off the inbound. Covered by Johnson. We've got 1:23 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Releases. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Here's Willis. Off the mark there with a 3. Willis has gone just 1 for 4 from deep. And is blocked. Now here's Johnson. Poirier passes to Bryant. Here's Johnson. And it falls all over the rim and in.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
Pass to Poirier. Now here's Johnson. Off target from 3-point range. In transition. That 3's off the mark. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melli in at the 4 slot. Stolen. Pass to Parker. Takes the 3. Here's Medu. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And here's the fast break. Hayes up top, covered by Parker. Here's Biberovic. Drills the 3-pointer.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melly. Here's Baldwin. 5 on the clock. Marjanovic passes to Baldwin. Launches it. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Snatched away. Hayes with it. And they get it back. Marjanovic passes to Melly. Here's Biberovic. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Over to the wing. Here's Medu. And he lays it straight in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Biberovic. Down low. Pass to Hayes. Clock at 4. 3-pointer. A shot by Biberovic. No good.
Far from an ideal start. Only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
They swipe it. And they're running. Here's Melly. Pass to Biberovic. The offensive rebound. Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. To end the cold streak. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Satoransky. Knocks it loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hayes. Basket counts.
And the defense had no chance trying to stop him there. Just punishing them on the break.
Here's Satoransky. Hernan Gomez in the corner. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. It's Parker outside. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. And it's good on the way in.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Biberovic. Shoots over Satoransky. A shot by Biberovic, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Really left alone that time.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Biberovic. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the rejection by Marjanovic. And here's the fast break. Here's Hayes. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Here's Baldwin. Offline with his 3. Got it up. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 3, and we'll be back shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Anderson, and it's Abrinas in at the 4 spot. Provitola passes to Fall. Oh, and then one, no question, powered it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? The rebound by Anderson. Banked in off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Abrinas with a rebound. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Three-pointer. Fall with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pass to Laprovitola. Launches a 3. Second chance effort. It's picked off. One-on-one here. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Abrinas with the bucket.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Takes it inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Anderson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by Hall. 1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. Three-pointer on the way. Abrinas with a rebound. Pass to Anderson. Here's the 3. And they recover it. Here's Abrinas. Fires from deep. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Fall. And he drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
.35 seconds left in the first half. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc, Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lets it go with the 3. They get the rebound. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
He dialed that one up from long distance. He's got 5. Here's Laprovitola. Hasn't made one yet. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
First personal foul.
Here's Baldwin. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so that's the end of the first half. They lead by 13. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Make some noise and get ready for the...
First, let's get into the power rankings for our suits. Kenny, those are some nice-looking slacks you have on. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the visiting team.
You can see that.
Thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Medu is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Parker, and it's Satoransky in at the 2 spot. Satoransky grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
They've got Marjanovic. Baldwin out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the point. Satoransky. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
Foul. At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. Hernan Gomez out there with Medu. Then there's Parker. And it's Satoransky in at the shooting guard.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Melly in at power forward. Now here's Hayes. The 3. Satoransky grabs the miss. Hayes has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Melly. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Shot clock at 5. And here's Hayes. Fires for 3. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Into the lane. Pass to Medu. Stripped it away. Knocked loose. Here's Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive. Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Out to Parker. Pass to Medu. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession on Sunday and then on Monday. Five to shoot. The 3 ball. And the 3 ball is good. 6 points for him.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of that.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Satoransky out to Parker. To the wing on the left. Here's Hernan Gomez. And easy 2 points on the layup. Hernan Gomez has got 4 this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Biberovic. Satoransky covering.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Hayes with the steal. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. BA thanks. And the dunk by Parker.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .109 left to play here in the third. Takes a three. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 9.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Baldwin. No scoring in this one. Here's Satoransky. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Hernan Gomez. He has 6. He lobs it up. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. No good that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Baldwin. They need this. They get it again. Marjanovic. Here's Melly. From outside, off the mark. And here is Hernan Gomez. Good work there as it goes.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Laprovitola. They've got Anderson. And it's Fall in at the center position. Pass to Laprovitola. Here's Fall. Out to the right wing. Here's Aprinas. Good on the triple.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Hall. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Aprinas, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
For three, he's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. It's tipped. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Abrinas has got 8 here in the quarter. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
And here's Anderson from the arc. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Abrinas. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
1:44 left to play here in the fourth. Can they get it? Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. No good on the three. Anderson outside. Buries the open three to cap the break.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Fall can't hit. And here comes the break. Three-pointer. That shot no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Laprovitola. No good with the triple. Here's Hall. Fires from way outside. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that